Hello guys, welcome back to episode 9 of FTB direwolf pack. I have lots of spiders outside trying to get in and kill me. Right, so multifarm last episode, so this episode is about automating the multifarm. So first off I had to build this assembly table, which because I wanted to build these gates, which I didn't know anything about really, to be honest. And I've spent a fair few hours trying to sort out which ones do what. And anyway, I wasted quite a lot of diamonds and different resources on working it out. Anyway, I've got it set up, so hopefully when I explain what I've done, you won't make the same mistakes. So anyway, you'll need one of these if you want to do the same setup. So let's go out this way and I'll show you the farms. I did build another farm, this large one here. Oh, I need to put a brick in there really. This large one was a peatbog, which is now just a tree farm. Because I think we need more saplings than we are going to need peat. So this small one's now the peat bog. So to make this a peat bog, you need this intricate circuit board, and you'll need a soldering iron and to have it all four anyway, you'll need 4 tin electron tubes, which you have to solder into the circuit board and then place the circuit board in the farm. Now, if you want to take the circuit board out of the farm, you can't just click on it and take it out. You need your soldering iron and you'll need to right click on it. That took me a while to work that one out. So anyway, we have these chipsets. They're diamond ones on here, which there are no need for diamond ones, but as I made them I thought I'd just as well bling it up a little bit. So these will, when the soil's below 128, this will send out a blue pipe signal, like the blue pipe, and this one is if the fertilizer, I'm going to change that to below 25% actually, that should send out a red pipe signal. I've had to put the gold pipes in because the distance it is, basically the fertilizer, I'd end up with about 4 or 5 stacks of fertilizer coming up through the pipe and it would just spit it out all over the place. So I've put the gold pipes in to speed the process up. I haven't tried all of this yet, so we're going to try this on camera and it could be a complete and utter fail. But I did have some fertilizer come up the pipes and it did spit it out over the floor. So I've put the gold pipes in, not sure if there's enough. So that one's for soil and fertilizer. This one is also for soil, and we'll change that one to 25% as well. Fertilizer. So whenever these get short, we'll send a signal down into there. So this is obviously the water supply, which supplies the two farms and various other thing in here. That goes down to the white room at the bottom. So as you can see, the pipework goes up into the farms there and there. Also we have some pipework coming out of the hatches. Now if you have a hatch at the bottom, it will automatically push all the items into a pipe, so you don't need to put an engine, redstone engine or anything on the bottom if the hatch is on the bottom. So we have 2 peat fired engines on each farm to power the farm. I have redstone engines that are going to pull the ash. As the peat fired engines burn the peat, the ash will come into here, and then the red stone engines will pull the ash out. So basically that's the farm, that's set up there. So this one's going to produce dirt and it will produce peat. So that will come down this pipe. I've put iron pipes in to try and stop it from joining in, because the ash is going to come up and join this network as well. These are the two pipes here that go out and up to the farms. This pneumatic tube is supplying the peat engines, or will be supplying the peat engines with peat. So that's also connected to these two, which is connected to this farm. This farm here is the tree farm. So we should get saplings and apples and sand coming down this one. So also, once again, another iron gate. I think these are set up right, I could be wrong here. Hopefully it should come down and go this way rather than going back again. So that's all going to come up and go to a diamond pipe. So we're going to send the apples off down the blue, saplings down the green, and then dirt, sand and peat is all going to go across this way. So the apples are going to go into this barrel at the moment, which will become a fermenter, I think, for the saplings, and then the apples will go into this barrel, which not quite sure what to do with the apples yet. So once again, two engines, two redstone engines to pull the ash out. The ash is going to go up along into this pipe and then along to this diamond pipe. I haven't had any ash yet to be able to put in here to tell it which way to go. So we're going to get dirt, we're going to get sand, we're going to get a water bucket, and we're going to get peat. Is all going to go into this one single chest. Now the water bucket, this crafting table, not that crafting table, this crafting table needs a bucket of water. So what will happen is when that bog earth gets pulled out, this empty bucket will get placed back into this chest. So we have a filter down here which is set up to pull the empty bucket out. That filter there, I think, yes, to pull the empty bucket out should go along this line here and into the bottom of the liquid transposer, where it should get refilled, dropped back into the red, and then the red configuration is out of the top, which should then take it back up along this line back to the diamond pipe and back into the chest, ready to produce the next lot of bog earth that it needs. So that's that set up. There's another peat fired engine connected up here, which is going to supply the liquid transposer with power, and once again another redstone engine which is going to pull the ash out. The ash will eventually go down this pipe into this crafting table, which is going to be auto crafting the fertilizer. So at the moment there's sand in there. Hopefully when this produces ash, I will change the recipe in here, so ash in the shape of a chest or a furnace around an apatite will give us 16 fertilizer. Oh, didn't want to pull that out of there. Oh, Wally. Let's just set that back up, otherwise it'll all go pear shaped. Put some more sand in there just in case we need it. Let's pop that back in there. So on this crafting table we have this gold and gate, which is a, I forget the name, there's two different types. Gate autarkic, maybe something like that. Basically it gives you this pulse, energy pulsar. Now the energy pulsar is equivalent to a redstone engine. So I did test this upstairs, that you can pull out. So this is going to pull fertilizer out down this way when it cools to either the bog earth or the tree farm, This one is going to pull it out to either the bog earth or the tree farm, and then there is another one down the bottom here which is just a standard pulsating gate, and when it's been a bit of a nightmare getting around here, it's a bit of a mess. When this chest is empty, it should pull some more fertilizer for this crafting table here to auto craft the humus for the tree farm. Right, the filters down the bottom, there is a, don't know what's in that. Oh, I'm pulling peat out of that filter, so that filter's pulling peat out, which will go around and supply all the peat engines. When the peat engines are full, the peat filter, I don't think the filter shouldn't pull out of the chest. So hopefully when we expand to more farms, we'll be able to carry on using this setup to go around to all of the farms. At the moment that is on a timer which is switched off, so if I turn that on, that should start flicking, which will pull peat out. Oh, there's some goats that must have been in the chest. So that, yeah, fills up the first engine. It kind of fills up the closest entry first, then I'll go to the second, to the third, to the fourth, fifth, so on, fill them up. So we have the chipset here, which is when that receives a pipe signal from the farm, we'll supply it with the bog earth, and then we have another chipset here, which obviously when that receives a signal will supply the humus to the tree farm. I've connected all of this up with some redstone, red alloy wire to be able to turn it on and off. Some more gold pipes here, they're the two pipes that lead up to the farm. So have I explained that well enough? I don't think there is much else to explain really. It didn't take long to explain. It did take me about 6 or so hours to come up with this, along with waiting for these gates to be made by the assembly table. So I think when we turn it on, we're going to have to wait for this engine to for this to accumulate energy before we're going to start getting the bog earth made. So water supplies, so just got, once again, iron pipes to try and keep things going in the right direction. And I think what we'll do is we'll go downstairs to where I have the switch, which is not very impressive, just a standard switch on the wall. So down here, this is the start of a tank, which is going to, hopefully, this is going to hold our biomass, which we will make from the tree saplings. Now, whether we did put a fermenter upstairs or whether I set the fermenters up down here, because I don't know how many saplings this is going to produce yet, to how many fermenters we may need, to how much biomass we're going to get, to how much we're going to need to, because essentially this is going to have to power all of our Buildcraft energy and all of our IC2 energy when we get the bio generators installed. So let's go flick the switch on and see what happens up here. Hopefully we should see the engines fire up. Hopefully. So they're going, they're going to pull the ash out. So that means this farm is getting energy basically. The two here are going, 2 redstone engines are going, so that's this farm getting energy. Okay, and we have this should be slowly but surely building up energy. So hopefully when this has got enough energy, I did fill the farms up with a certain amount of items, so the farms should be building themselves. So if we go take a look, it's dark again up here. Here we go. Oh, have I miscalculated? Oh, don't know what happened then. We seem to have froze. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's not going to work out too well, but as long as we get peat from it, we'll be okay. So we're building the bog farm anyway, so that is definitely a good start, and the tree farm is being built, which is definitely a good start. So when this gets down to below 120, we should see one of these pipe wires light up. Yes, the red one's lit up. Why did that one all light up? So it's just a matter now of seeing. Let's go and have a quick look and see if we got any bog earth coming out of. So that has, yes, lit this one, which isn't pulling anything at the moment because there is no bucket in there. There is no bucket in there. Oh, here comes 2 buckets. And I did just see some ash go somewhere then. So are we going to get some peat come out? Yes, bog earth's come out. Should zoom along. Oh no, it's not really zooming, is it? Hopefully it'll pick up speed at this one then. Go on, speed up. I think there should be plenty of space in the thing anyway. Oh yeah, that's got it. He's going a bit faster. Right, so that is producing bog earth, which is what we want. So that does seem to be working. So now we just need for it to wait for humus. Our buckets are working correctly. And I think we had a piece of ash in there, so we can now set that up to go down the blue one, and eventually we'll be able to remove the sand from here. Got plenty of dirt and sand in there, so it's just a tree farm now. Hopefully the tree farm, when that needs some humus, should light this pipe wire up, which again then should pull it out. We already have some sand and some wood. I haven't allowed anywhere for the wood to go, I don't think. No, so we're going to put the wood in, I think, with the apples. So it does, that seems to be going the right way anyway. I need to block this up. So let's see, the sand should come down into this one anyway. So sand's going the right way. See where the wood goes. I think that may have just popped out there. Wonder if that's floating around up on the surface. It's not gone there, has it? Here come the apples, so the apples should go that way anyway. Let's go take a look up top and see if the wood has suddenly appeared up there for some reason. And there it is. Popped up through the floor. So yes, before that's going to build, I'm going to have to block that in with a brick. I think I needed 2 of those, so let's take 2 bricks from here a minute. Pop that one in there. Skeleton about. Yeah, go away. So we don't have any pipe wire signals coming from this one here yet, do we? We still got, yeah, a lot of hummus in there. So that one's not going to cool for a while, so we just need to sort the wood problem out. Did I just hear an explosion? Okay, so that should now sort the wood problem out. Let's have an apple, as we're going to have plenty of apples. So we've got some more ash being produced around there. Liquid transposers full up. That's got enough bog earth now, so that pipe wire has turned off. So really it's just whether these are all going to work for fertilizer, which I hope they will. We could go and take a couple out actually and just check that, and I'm sure I heard an explosion, so maybe we'll go up and have a check, see that we're all okay. We seem to be. So let's pop in here, so it's below 25%. So that should now, yeah, the blue wires lit up on that one, so that should now produce some fertilizer to go in there. It just depends on how many we get. Oh, there it goes. I'm impressed. It's all working. Has that pipe wire now gone off? Should have. So hopefully we won't get too much in there. No, that seems to be fine for that one. So let's have a look at this one. Once again, we'll take out that, and we should get, so the pipe wire has lit up, the red one. We should get some fertilizer if there's enough sand in there. We're not. Is that route a bit longer? Oh yeah, here it comes. Zooming round, and it's gone off. Bit more's going in. Leaf disappeared on us. I think that was what the other one went up to. Hopefully, ooh, we don't want any more. Oh, I'm going to have to put some more golden pipe in that one. So that's going to need a bit more golden pipe to speed that up a bit, then that will sort that problem out. So that'll be fine. So that's both of those working. So now if we go down here, and we pop that out of there, that should pull some. I got wood coming out all over the place by the looks of it. Inventory empty, which the inventory is empty. So why aren't you pulling anything? Alright, so this seems to be the only one with a problem, so I'm thinking maybe we need to so why is that now on? So if there's items in the inventory, it sends a redstone pulse. If there's space in the inventory, it sends a redstone pulse. If the inventory is full, it doesn't. So we'll pipe is empty, it sends a pulse. If items traversing, it'll send a pulse. Redstone signal, redstone off. If inventory empty, it should send an energy pulse, shouldn't it? I'll look into that. I may have to change that for a different one. So yes, it's not woo. We need to fit all this in. Not flawless, that's for sure. But I think it's only a matter of adding some more gold pipes to all of this to speed the process up. And oh, I know why that's not going in there, because of it's a barrel, and yes. So we need to put something else. Yeah, okay, that's the only reason that is. So a barrel will only accept apples, which is why the wood is obviously not going in the barrels as well. Let's for now send the wood down the yellow and then down the black. Then we can just keep it in that chest until I sort out what to do with it. Yes, so everything seems to be working fine. I am very impressed with that. And yes, obviously just need to speed up these golden pipes, because when I change the recipe in this crafting table we're going to get 16, because I don't want to have to rely on trying to split the sand from this inventory and that inventory. So this I want to run off the ash, but unless I can get it there quicker, it is going to start spurting out all over the place. Excuse me. But other than that, I don't know if we've had any really had any peat come out of this thing yet. That's the main big farm. Bog earth. Haven't seen any dirt. I don't think this has actually done anything yet, so depending on how slow this is, we may need to either have a larger bog earth farm or put some more power in it. I'm presuming that once it starts to get going, we'll it'll produce a bit quicker then, because it'll all be coming out at very different times. Doesn't seem to have built on this side. That may be, it's got plenty of saplings. This should actually call for humus soon, so I don't know why it hasn't built out on that side at the moment. Is it still building out on this side? Maybe I need to take these off so it can go out a bit further. So maybe it will build out here once it's, maybe this might need some more power as well, because we're only getting 1 MJ out of each engine. So I'm not sure why that wouldn't be building out of that side at the moment. So anyway, it seems to be working. So I'd be quite happy to do a tutorial on this now I know what I'm doing in creative mode, if any requests come for it. But I think it's quite sort of self-explanatory. It's just these gates are the more complicated process I found out of anything else, having never used the mod before, and it took, you know, a considerable amount of time to make them and connect it all up. Anyway, so I hope that was helpful for anybody who is wanting to automate the farm, and hopefully, you know, if we need to carry on with more bog farms or more tree farms, we can use the existing setup to just expand on. I do need to do a crop farm, I think, for food, and also need to look into these multi-farms to see whether they will grow the red power flax and different things that we're going to need for red power. I'm sure there is probably a much simpler process to do this. I'm sure Direwolf would have probably done it in a 20-minute episode, and it would have all been very tidy and neat, as he knows exactly how every single mod works. But I am certainly not Direwolf, and I've enjoyed the process of working it all out, actually, and it's working, which is a bonus at the end of it anyway. So yes, very happy. So we'll leave that at an episode here. Next episode, the other thing I found out, actually, I just will show you while I'm here, is if you walk and then fly, you kind of go at the standard speed. but I think I did. I'm pretty sure this is if you do sprint and then fly, you seem to fly at the same speed as you sprinted at. So that's the first time I knew that. Anyway, I'll work that out. So the next thing is to tidy up all these chests, because I just keep dumping chests down, dumping all sorts of junk in each one. So the next episode I think we'll start trying to get on to some kind of sorting system, which we'll probably use red power for, as we've done a lot of buildcraft over there, and try and tidy these machines up a tad. Still need to look into the beekeeping a bit more, but I don't know whether many people enjoy watching the beekeeping, and there's not much of it. It's a bit of a slow process anyway, so I probably won't record any of the beekeeping. I might just record when we get a new bee, or we manage to make something interesting out of a new bee. I managed to get some watery propolis, which I don't know what to do with. This silky one, I think we can make stained glass, which might be quite interesting. So yes, I just need to sort that one problem out with that other chest not getting fertilizer. We're back and oh, I made another enchantment table, which I got this sword, which is a sharpness 4, fire aspect 2, and looting 3. And the quarry's come up with about 6 diamonds so far, so we will have to certainly get some more power over to that at some point. Oh, sorry, the next episode, yes, will not be sorting. That'll still have to wait. The next episode will be finishing off this tank, and hopefully by then we'll have some tree saplings and things ready to ferment to make biogas, and then maybe we'll have a look at converting that in a still and stuff into a biogenerator to see if we can get some EU power from it. So yes, that'll be the next episode. Sorting system can wait for now until we got power. I need to put these lights up on the ceiling. I think I've had the odd zombie and stuff spawn in here, so I've got a couple more lights I think we need to put up. And yes, like I said, we'll leave it there, and I shall see you in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed, and oh, there's the sound of a zombie. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I shall see you later. Cheers, bye.